Let's new game it.
Let's see what this time was like. So Dee Dee, our friend of the stream, Dee Dee the Vamp, recommended this one to me a few weeks ago. I see her in my dreams, her and that house on the edge of a cliff. Everything changed after reading that letter, the one bearing her name, my old love, Lilith. 5 years ago, on a dark night, they took her from that house, executed her for black alchemy. I was the one who turned her in. But now, she's calling me back to the house, wants to bury her breath in my sins. But how? That's what I have to find out. I got a letter. The name on the envelope said, Lilith. Act 1. Welcome home, my love. I smell the psychological horror from here. In the east, a howling whirlwind stirs, far beyond the hook port, a port built from the beached ships of Livber. You don't see it, you don't hear it, yet you know the force it wields, the power that shifts all of Gaia. It is a womb where the winds are born. But here you are. But you are here. Eyes closed, standing silently in the twilight. That rain sounds really loud. Let me know if it's drowning me out. 5 years later, you find yourself at this very door again, waiting, a letter in your hand. Read the letter. Raindrops splatter on the paper, leaving small wet stains. You grip the letter tightly in both hands, keeping it from catching the wind. The moonlight, silver and distant, spills through the clouds and glows over the ink. A woman's handwriting, dark and deliberate. You read the lines again and again and again. My love, if you're reading this... I tried clicking to see if something else would pop up. It didn't. This is Blackadder font. If you're reading this, that it means that there's still something of me left in your heart. Like I always told you, death is far too ordinary a thing to separate us. I will bear our child in our home. Beneath the place we shared, you should be with me. Inside me, because our creation cannot remain unfinished. Come, walk through the darkness. That's one of the creepiest things I ever heard all week. Complete us. Make us whole again, Isaac. We were always meant to be one, and we can still be, my love. All it takes is courage. All it takes is for you to not... Don't fear. I wait for you in the eternity, Lilith. Gotta go to bed and lurk from there. No worries, Arba. Get some good rest. Could that really be true? That Lilith, is she alive? I have to put an end to this madness. Lilith is dead. But you're afraid? It's true. Because she has something far more dangerous than a dead soul that called you to her door. Like what? Like memories. Just like this moment right now. This monster right now. This moment right now, waiting in the rain. A memory that brought you here, made you wait. Why here? Why would Lilith have called me here? Well, it seems like this was your home, so that seems awkward. Hi, Corgi. It had to be this way. I had to come here. You believe you had to do this. Don't worry. Most people in your position would think the same. Standing in the rain, holding a letter from a lover you thought had died 5 years ago. Very few would think differently. Alright, me not Sunderland. Will I ever skip these memories? I can still turn late. Turn late? I can still turn back. It's not too late for anything. Turn back? To where? Why do you think you came all this way? To this place forsaken by the gods, reeking of moss, shit, and salt water. To run away? You came here for something. The letter in your hand is the proof. Put the letter in your pocket. You fold the rain-soaked paper carefully, protecting it from tearing as you slip it to the inside pocket of your coat. A strange calm washes over you. The letter is where it belongs. But you have to move. You shouldn't linger in the rain any longer.
Knock, knock, knock. Kitty! There's a Mew Mew.
Just as you're about to touch the door, you hear Yell's voice from beyond the threshold. The winged cat, never quite yours, yet never far from you. Its white fur shimmers as if wet, not from rain, but from light itself. With a swift leap, it spreads its wings and lands beside you. It shakes the droplets from its coat and sits back on its hind legs. Its orange eyes fix on you, head tilted ever so slightly. Curious. Oh, I'm a little all over, Corgi. But we're playing some cool demos tonight, so, you know.
Mew Mew. We're gonna pet the cat. That's right. happy cat.
Yell brushes her head gently against your feet. Then she moves to the door, eyes fixed on it. She traces the frames with her paw, slowly, deliberately. When she's done, her orange eyes turn back to you. Well then...
I hope you're still here.
Oh my gosh.
Stavic, hello. Hello, cryptids. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Hi, Crab. Hi, Dark Knight. Oh my gosh, it's just is.
How was stream? We're on demo number 2 tonight. You should check out the last Winter Night with a K. K-N-I-G-H-T. You might like it. It's like gothy mystery. I am a restless spirit inside a suit of armor. You have the demo for that one? Okay, good. Yes. I think you might like that one. It took me like about an hour to get through, but there might have been some other little things I could have putzed around with, but going through doing most things, it took me like an hour, just over an hour.
But yeah, get cozy, get comfy. If anybody needs to raid and fun, if they need to lurk, as always, take care of yourselves.
We're checking out Livber now, which is more of a psychological horror, and I'm literally a gent with a dead wife who got a letter from her. However, she was put to death because of black alchemy, and we have a winged cat who's our buddy here. But I was already making, the moment I stepped foot here, even before I realized I made the connection, I was like, yeah, no, it's Sunderland. Hi, hello. The wind stops for a heartbeat. You can hear the waves slow against the shore, far, far in the distance. Far, far in the distance, lightning flashes, bright and sudden. You don't hear it. The raindrops nearly hang in the air, suspended in time. Yell glances back to you, wings spreading wide. Then she springs from the shadows between the stones. Fate takes you into its arms.
Open the door.
The door creaks open, but you don't even know what you want to see, do you? The guilt of the past has chased you all the way here, and in the end, your sins have caught up with you. To be fair, okay, so I said that she was put to death because of black alchemy, but we're the ones who turned her in, so it is our fault.
I'm ready to face my past.
No, if only you were. As you crack the door open, the air that brushes your face is old. Still. The faint sweetness of burned herbs mingles with the scent of disturbed grass. It pulls you back to that festival day, the day you met Lilith, and after that, you see her. Lilith. Standing in the dim light, as if torn from the very heart of the house, you feel your breath catch. You freeze as a shiver crawls up your spine. It takes you a moment to realize your knees are trembling. Trembling, even. Whether from excitement or fear, you can't tell. A whisper escapes your lips. In my Marley dreams, I see that place VHS tapes. You told me you would grave me there sometime, but you never did. Well, I'm alone here now, except for Hype Clown. Waiting for you, waiting for Mean Mo to... Anyway.
Lilith.
She doesn't see you. Her body leans slightly over the table, arms stretched, fingers delicately trying to light a candle. It is exactly as you remember. Lilith, the ghost of your past, your greatest lie, and your heaviest sin.
Thank you for the clown.
Is this really Lilith? In disbelief, you stare at the woman standing before you, the woman who should be dead. Her hair no longer shines with that crimson glow from the festival night. Now it's a dull auburn, hanging over her shoulders like a damp threads. Her skin is pale, ghostly white, as if drained of life itself. And her eyes, when she suddenly turns her head to face you, those eyes, a single lifeless question, slips from your lips. Why? You remember. A warm breeze on a festival night carries the scent of the city far away. You slip away from the crowded street. The evening's crimson light wraps Lilith's hair like a crown of fire. The noise of the celebration fades behind you. In that moment, you offer her a small bouquet of white distrib flowers. She gazes into the deepest part of your eyes. She smiles, tosses her hair back, and asks the same question. White distrib flowers, why? I know how much you love these as much as I like you. A magnificent lie. You told it so well. You even believed it yourself. My love, so you finally came. For a moment, I thought you wouldn't. She looks at you. A brief silence stretches between you. Your eyes, they haven't changed at all. I don't understand. This sounds like an awkward translation, so I'm gonna go with I don't understand. Lilith, you should be dead. How? The candle flame on the table flickers. You think you see a shadow of hatred pass over Lilith's face, as if there is another face beneath her skin. Man, I want to see a movie do that effect. That sounds cool. I waited for you where you gave me the white disturbs. I didn't die. I waited for you to say you loved me again, to admit it was all a lie. She waved her hand sharply as if brushing the thoughts from the air. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Come, sit. Your eyes, you don't have them.
Hi, Hex.
I'll just sit down, it's fine. The wooden dining table, set with two chairs facing each other, is covered in years of dust and the remnants of long-forgotten meals. Gross. A single candle burns slowly between the plates, flickering with every brush of wind seeping through the walls. It waits, threatening to die out, to release whatever has been trapped in the darkness. Nothing's changed, but it feels so unfamiliar. Maybe, her hand traces softly over your shoulder. Her touch is impossibly gentle. Maybe it's the place that changed. Waiting, longing, betrayal. Doesn't that change everything? Forever? But let's forget all that, shall we? You see her body relax. A smile crosses her face, one that you almost believe is genuine. Come, let's eat.
Let's eat.
Lean back. I did everything I could to make tonight perfect. I wanted some things to be flawless for our reunion. After all, it's been... She pauses for a moment, looks out the window where the moonlight falls. You thought I should have died, didn't you? I know you did. After I made you that offer, after I told you that we had to become one, our souls, my love. We had to bring our souls together and bind them with that alchemical ritual. You expect me to pay the price for your madness and wanted to destroy me. Maybe I should have said yes. Maybe everything was broken and I chose not to see it. You had decided to destroy me. I had to make a choice. Whoa. Why'd it scroll that much? That's too much. The rusty fork seizes in your hand for a moment. As the silence stretches, Lilith's breathing deepens. That Lilith is in the wrong place. Ha ha ha. My madness. I offered you love. Only love. A love so deep that even death couldn't replace it. But you were afraid. Afraid to be with me beyond eternity. You betrayed me. Did you think I wouldn't know? When I told you about the black alchemy ritual, when I spoke of binding our souls together to crown our love, you saw my blood, heard my screams. You saw me vanish into the darkness of the water. She turns her face towards you and darkens with hatred, with rage, and with something darker still, something even I cannot name. Her skin ripples, as if 100 tiny things move beneath it. You can't tell if it's real or if the candle's flickering light is playing tricks on you. Then, just as quickly as it came, the moment passes. Lilith slowly leans back. No, you didn't even know what you wanted. Love has a different meaning for you. You don't love me. You want to possess me. I can go with that. It breaks my heart that you think it could be that simple, my love. You don't understand. I never wanted to possess you. Not then, not now. The wooden walls of the house groan under the assault of the rain, driven harder by the wind. The sea crashes against the cliffs, then pulls back to itself with a hiss of white foam. Darkness spreads ever outward beyond the horizon. For a fleeting moment, you wish you were out there, on the deck of a ship, bound for somewhere you cannot see. But it's far too late for that now.
Your madness will be the end of us both, Lilith.
It already has, my love. But this isn't my madness. It's your cowardice. Go on, eat. Porf meat. I cooked it just the way you like it. It wasn't easy, but it melts slowly on the tongue. When the fat coats the roof of your mouth and slips beneath your tongue, you'll taste the herbs. Tee-hee-hee-hee. Chuckle, chuckle. God's porf meat. Lilith, you've gone completely mad. I never had porf meat. Could be edible. You've gone completely mad. I don't know what porf meat is. After the festival where we first met, and that first night you told me you loved me, we saw a porf, remember? It was magnificent. Its mane was long and beautiful. Do you remember, my love? You remember, don't you? Afterward, we went to get something to eat. I couldn't stop thinking about it. You admired that creature. You kept talking about how beautiful it was, how bright its mane was, how proud its stance was. Did you really think I could tolerate that, my love? That first night we met, we didn't eat anything. I think I remember, not the meal itself, but I remember being happy. Maybe that's why everything that followed hurt so much. But that's why you're here, isn't it? You remember the happiness you felt. Our emotions don't lie, my love. Yes, you're afraid. Anyone would be standing before such a truth, but now there's a new path for both of us. The clattering is a little repetitive. Does this mean you've forgotten everything that happened? No, my love, how could I ever forget the past? She slowly reaches for your hand across the table, a strange smile curling on her lips. The moment I first felt you, the light on your eyes when you looked at me, the excitement you felt when you said we would complete each other. I can't forget what we lived through. I can't forgive it. The woman across from you lifts her fork. A drop, dark as blood, falls from the porf meat onto the porcelain plate. As she opens her mouth, the skin on Lilith's cheek stretches, then splits, tearing away from the flesh beneath. The strip of skin hangs limp like a withered leaf, exposing the rotting, festering tissue underneath. She doesn't seem to notice. Your beloved remains unaware. Lilith, your hand. We're just gonna stay quiet. It's fine. You watch as the skin slackens and finally falls onto the meat on the plate. Lilith hesitates for a moment. Then, as she notices the rotting skin on the meat, she picks it up and presses it back against her cheek. No, not yet. You struggle to breathe. A single drop of cold sweat slides from the nape of your neck down your back. Your eyes search for anywhere else to look, but there's nowhere to escape. In the end, all you can manage is a faint murmur. Are you sure you're fine? You sure you're okay? Oh, my love, it makes me so happy to see you worry about me. If only you knew. But it's just a small thing. Don't worry. She slides her hand beneath the table. You're really dead, aren't you? There's no point in asking, my love. We should be happy now, because we don't have much time left. I don't want to try to eat my food. But I also should probably... But I don't know if I want to be like, I can't take it. I'm a stand up. Do you think you can deny fate? We were created to be one from the very beginning. Neither you nor anyone else can stop it. Never, never, never. I'm gonna move towards the door. As you stand, your head spins, but you steady yourself and head towards the door. I meant to check if there was a way to save. Oh, cheat codes. But I'm worried that this is just a quit button. Should eat out of plate. I don't know. The meat sounds bad and her face is falling off. As you stand, your head spins. You steady yourself and head towards the door. Behind you, you hear Lilith's breath catch. Just as your trembling hands reach for the door, Lilith's body wedges itself between you and it. Her eyes, wild and mad, are wide open, her mouth agape. In her hand, she holds the knife she used to cut the meat. You instinctively recoil. Listen to me. You don't have to do this. You can't leave. You have to finish first. You have to tear me out of your heart. Can you do that? Or will I have to do it for you too? I wish I could take this pain away from you, Lilith. The rain lashes harder against the windows. A flash of lightning briefly illuminates the paintings hanging on the walls. Each one looks damp and wet, as if freshly painted. Your eyes drift to the pork meat on the table. The bloody flesh shifts ever so faintly. I can't let you leave, not yet. Not until I finish what I have to say. I came here to understand you. What were you talking about in that letter? We have talked, my love. You already understand. Everything is clear now. No more secrets, no more shadows or masks. Only acceptance remains. You're mine. You belong to me. I will reach inside you and pull out the part that doesn't want to accept it. I will take the essence from your heart. For you, my love. For us. A twisted grin of terror and madness stretches across her face. The veins on her forehead bulge, the corners of her wide, bloodshot eyes raw and red. Her knuckles bleach white as she clenches the knife with all her strength. She takes a step towards you.
No, stop it.
Lilith's maddened eyes seem ready to burst from her skull. Her green, tattered dress rises and falls with each ragged breath, and suddenly, her skin cracks. Like the barren lands caught on an eternal storm on the islands far to the east. Her cheeks, the edges of her lips, her hair, the last standing pieces of her sanity scream at you. It's being born! You don't move. Your body only manages a small step back. Your eyes are fixed on the woman reborn before you. Lines appear on the right side of her face, trailing down her neck and across her chest. Then piece by piece, her skin flakes away like dried leaves. What lies beneath isn't flesh. It's damp tissue like moss. Like the dreams that rot and grow mold in the corners of forgotten hearts.
I can't hidden the seed that sprouted in these cracks of your lies.
Her blood-filled eyes fixate on you. Words spill from her mouth before they can even form.
I must.
I need to get out of here. Your mind snaps back as if breaking the surface after sinking too deep. You recoil at the horror standing before you. Stumbling over a book on the floor, you fall. Struggling, you crawl on your knees deeper into the house. In that moment, you remember the basement, a passage leading from there to the outer cellar door. I feel like the basement's probably locked. But that could lead to, like, a cool cornering scene, so we'll pick it.
We can't be separated. There's nothing left, my love. My love.
Lilith's voice drifts from the darkness of the corridor, rasping from her throat without fully forming. It carries the unsettling distortion of something not of Gaia. Something that has only just learned to speak. You sprint, finally reaching the basement door. Let's reach for it. With sudden terror, you clutch the cold handle of the basement door. Behind you, footsteps grow louder in the corridor, and you brace for a hand to seize your shoulder. But the hand never comes. As you crack the door open, the stench of damp and the foul rot of things that should have stayed dead hits you full in the face. You step through, shut the door behind you, and slide the bolts into place. Thick silence and darkness swallow you whole. Close your eyes and accept Lilith. Odi et intelligo. Quare id affaciam, fortasse requiris. Nescio sed that wasn't on screen long enough for me to read it. Act 2, huh? I was trying to read the Latin. Made this game with 5 friends and 1 cat in 2 months. We made our game as professional and artistic as possible. Everything from the visuals to the music is handmade. No AI! Thank you. We plan to release this game on Steam as a full version in August 2025. Very cool. Okay, I'm gonna get you guys some links. Yeah.